Hi, 7th grade families, it's Miss G again. In this video, I'm going to explain and give a little bit more detail as to what the 7th grade technology applications particularly looks like. This is what we call a S'mores newsletter, and this S'mores newsletter is also linked on the PowerPoint that you are watching this video on. So there is a Smore newsletter link and it says click. You can click that and open this link up for yourself. There is a form at the end that I am asking some of you all to fill out for me just to know a little bit more about your student. So again, as I mentioned in my introduction video, please contact me at the email provided on the screen with any questions or concerns that you have about this course or about your student in particular to this course. So I already talked all about myself in the previous slides, so I'm going to skip right down to about this course. So in this course, we're focusing on three main things. The first one being digital citizenship. So students have been learning about how to be a responsible digital citizenship using the Common Sense Media digital citizenship curriculum. If you click that blue text, it will send you to the curriculum that we have been using. There are 6 core traits of digital citizenship in this image right here, and you can see it expanded on their website. Some of the ones that we've already covered are the topics like finding balance in our digital world, especially during this time when school is online and we're on our computers a lot. We talked about and thought about strategies of how to provide balance in our lives. We also talked about our digital footprints and making sure that we're defining who we are online in a positive way. We also talked about being critical thinkers and creators and making sure that we're using things that fall underneath fair use or following copyright laws the way that we should. Some other things that we're doing in this course have to do with computer tools and applications. Students, if they're in 7th or 8th grade, have already basic knowledge of things like Google Docs and Google Slides. So now we're bumping it up a little bit and learning some other applications like Google Sites. That's the one that we will most frequently use in this course in order to create an e-portfolio, an online portfolio that showcases all of their awesome work that they've done in this class, as well as any other classes they wish to showcase. All of the applications and websites that we are using do follow the Lexington Student Data Privacy Agreement so that we can fully protect our students and their data and their privacy. If you ever have any questions about particular applications that students are signing into or that students are using, please feel free to reach out with any of your concerns. I as well want to keep our students safe and all of their information safe. The last thing that we're really focusing on in technology applications is the coding and the programming. So students will begin to learn the basics of coding and programming using various different coding programs, including code.org, Tinker, and Scratch. So if you're familiar with any of those, awesome. If you're not, the blue text again is linked for you to go check those things out if you would like. Students who have basic knowledge of coding or very little to no knowledge of coding and programming will be totally fine and be all set and ready to go, and we'll learn some awesome new things. And for students who have advanced knowledge, they will also have a place in this course to learn more and to expand their knowledge of coding and programming. So this is just a brief overview of the 3 major things that we're focusing on in this course. Some other things about this course is that attendance is crucial. The class this trimester is on a pass and not pass basis this year. So students must show up, participate in Zoom, and complete their best work on activities during class. This is how they get credit for the course. Now, what does participation look like? Students have been communicated this every single day. Participation can look like many very different things in my course. It could be participating in the chat, participating with thumbs ups and thumbs downs virtually with the thumbs up, thumbs down feature here in Zoom. It can be participating in Zoom breakout rooms, whether that be through the chat or whether it be through audio, and also turning in and completing independent activities via classroom. So there are a lot of different ways that I count someone being present and active in class. Just because they may not participate that much in the chat doesn't mean that they're not receiving their full participation and credit for coming and showing up and doing their best work every single day. Some class expectations and norms that we have, I would like to say, are some pretty standard ones. Treating others with kindness and respect, giving those who are talking all of our attention, and participating in group activities with patience, compromise, and understanding. And the students helped me kind of create these expectations and norms when we thought about what our class community wanted to look like and what we wanted it to be here on Zoom. Some general Zoom expectations is when entering the class and listening to your speaker, make sure you're muted. Sometimes there's a lot of echoes and I can hear me echoing in the background and it gets sometimes hard to hear. Using the chat appropriately, making sure we're using it to ask questions or raising our hands. If there are tech issues, no worries. Try again, restart, log back in, log back out. And if I'm having trouble with technology, hang on, I'll be right back. This does not mean class is over. I've already had a couple random things where my computer knocks me off of Zoom, and all of the students have been awesome and patiently waited until I got back. The last thing I'm going to ask you all to do is take this parent form and fill it out. It just asks some basic information about you and your student and describing how they are with school and at home, and anything and any questions, concerns that you may have specific to your student in relation to technology applications. So I know that was a lot and it went pretty fast. So again, you can contact me at the information provided. My email is ngoralski, GORALSKI, @lexingtonma.org. And I'm always available via email, and I'm more than willing to set up times to chat on Zoom or face-to-face if you would like to do that as well. So thank you so much. I look forward to working with you, your families, and your students this year. And together, we can make this year a great year. Thank you.